People from a village in India decided to gather together for the peace of the village and worship God every evening. However, there was no one in the village to manage it. Eventually, they invited a monk in a mountain to worship. However, at some point, a stray cat appeared during worship time. The cat wandered around the place of worship and cried loudly. People couldn't worship reverently because they were bothered by the cat crying. And sometimes, if they didn't hear the cat cry, they couldn't concentrate on the worship because they wondered why the cat didn't appear. So a village guru ordered the young men to catch the cat and tie it to a remote olive tree during worship. People continued to do so after the guru died. After a while, even the cat died of old age. Then people caught another stray cat and tied it up when they worshipped. All those who worshipped like that finally died of old age, but their descendants also worshipped in the same way. Later, when the cat they had tied died, and even other cats wandering in the village became invisible, they bought a cat from neighboring villages at a high price, tied it to the olive tree, and worshipped. After a long time, the knowledgeable disciples of the guru published a study on this tradition. The theme was about the importance of tying a cat to an olive tree at worship time. After more time, the study of cats and olive trees continued, and various schools of thought arose accordingly. These schools of thought are still expressing various opinions on whether cats should be tied 30 minutes before worship time, or an hour before, whether they should be tied to olive trees or oak trees, and how many meters from the ground should be tied to trees. This is a ridiculous story, but all traditions contain these toxins. Don't allow tradition to get in the way of change. To create something new, you have to break the tradition. Here's a quote from William Somerset Maugham, who was an English writer. "Tradition is a guide and not a jailer.